चांद तारे मैं जो चाहूँ बस इतना सा ख्वाब है, बस इतना सा ख्वाब है। सारी दुनिया मैं जो चाहूँ बस इतना सा ख्वाब है। सारी दुनिया मैं जो चाहूँ बस इतना सा ख्वाब है। Hello friend, good morning and welcome all of you in my self-talking journey day 290. So last 9 months I consistently continue this self-talking journey, and what I want to say, all we see some dream, and we want to fulfill our dream, and we are also work hard, but somehow we not most of the time not meet our dream. And I think for that this is the morning time, I think the perfect time when each day we can just streamline our day, and we can audit ourselves. We know, we just self-talking with ourselves, what we want, what we are doing, how it is really aligned with our goal. Uh, uh, just all we are see dream, but work for dream with consistency, without just most of the time what happen, we are stuck for our dream, and after some time we are just maybe some problem situation coming, or maybe somehow we start believing that it's not for me, I can't achieve these things, and we leave our journey mid of the way. And I think what is very very important, that is the consistency, and you develop a strong mindset it. And for that what I encourage everyone, I think each and everyone, we should take care of our health. We all know that health is wealth, and we should take care of our health, but knowing is not everything. But somehow we are procrastinate, or not prioritize properly. As a result, we are not taking care, and we are there is this rule we know very well, that 80-20 Pareto principle. In this Pareto principle, 80% things what we are doing that actually not aligned to our goal, which is not help us to grow in our life, but 20% things that actually truly help us to grow. So we have to be know ourselves. By this self awareness is by just in spending some time in the morning time, at least 20 minutes in a day, by focusing body soul mind, that at how I align my body soul mind, how I empower my mind, how I make more productive of how my thought process, my belief system, right belief system, how I develop the right belief system, how I develop the right attitude, how I develop the right thought process. So is in this morning time, by doing some jogging, exercise, spiritual practices, self affirmation, practicing gratitude. So all are terms what I am saying, it's not a rocket science, and there is not very difficult. We know these things, but somehow we are not taking action. But yes, practicing gratitude, that means, and whatever I have today, so gratitude to the God, gratitude, it may be our partner, it may be our office colleagues. Actually it help us to transform our life. Actually it's help us to shape our mindset. Most of the time our mind is somehow attract the negative things, the all times promote some negative things. As a result, that is not the symbol of growth mindset. What we have to do, we have to change our thought process. Is we have to replace actually few things. If we intentionally want to remove, we can't, but we just replace the habit, bad habit, replace the wrong attitude by doing the right action. And for that, what we have to do consistently doing some good practice, as for example practicing gratitude. So each and every day, if we gratitude for what I have, that maybe, yes, I have a shelter, maybe I in my office colleague, my colleagues are supportive, coordinating, cooperative, they are helping me. to solve the problem. So thanks for that. Maybe in my life partner, in my absence, she's taking care my whole family. So thanks to the God, thanks to some friends. So if we start looking the good things what is happened, and for that we are thankful to the God, then it's help us to shift a mindset. And this mindset is very important. And most of the time what happened, we have a huge expectation from our life, and somehow when this expectation is not matched, that's create the trouble. We are feel very sorrow, painful, that is regret, and somehow we are suffered by anxiety, depression. Nowadays these are the very common lifestyle disease. But yes, we can transform these things by just changing our lifestyle. Actually, just if we spend 20 minutes in morning time, as because what happened when we just wake up early in the morning and try to spend some time ourselves, cross checking what I have to do, and before sleeping, if it is possible that audit what went well, what I can do better, or what is that drain my energy. So if I identify the problem, then we can easily solve the problem. Most of the time what happened, we not to properly observe, properly listen, and that causes many more problems. It's actually all we know that communication is the key of success. But somehow we are not working for that. And to improve communication skill, we have to be develop the listening skill, observation skill. Somehow all times we are ready to speak, but we are not listening properly. But I think in a communication, listening is very high. Most of the time without listening, we just pass our judgment, pass our thought process. Uh, but somehow it is not help to connect the context, and we have to be develop the awareness is, and we have to be develop the patience. I think patience also is the key of success. Sometimes when we start in any place, we leave our journey. Instead of that, we have to be a deep dive that how I can do things better, how I can learn from expert, and what is the changes is required. Otherwise, if we do the repeatedly the wrong thing, it is somehow not help us to grow. So we have to find a mentor in our life. So actually mentor is working as a reflector. Actually when a mentor, suppose here I am in front of camera, so what happened, I can see my positioning, how I can see how I act, how I speaking. So I can see myself, and I can understand, yes, this much mistake I am doing. How I rectify. If I not know, not aware about what I did mistake, then I can, there is no scope of improvement. So knowing is very important. So we have to be think that how we get a true mentor in our life, and on the who is expert on this particular area. Then what happens in this short time we can achieve what we exactly want to achieve. It actually here I start this self-talking journey, and now I am in the park, and in park I have a common public hearing. That means what people think about me when I trying to give a speech in front of public. On that time I am somehow my nervous is too much, the feeling stress, and somehow I start. So this is the problem. So identification is the first part, but after that, okay, it's a problem, I accept this, how I improve. So every day if I practice things, and slowly I gain the confidence. In this part there is 50 people, they are somehow watching me, listening me. Yes, I have one option on, I can thought in this way, what people think about me. Maybe people think me crazy, maybe something. Most of the time we are too much spend our time to validate by others. So we are thinking too much what people think about me. So what I my personal experience that if you really want to achieve some excellence, then you have to be show your madness, you have to be show your dedication, as that you can achieve these things. Without dedication, without full focus, you can't achieve these things. So in this self-talking journey, yes, today I am not a good public speaker, I am not a confident speaker, but I am very much sure if consistently I do this repeatedly, then I think nothing is impossible. I can achieve anything and everything. And and the mindset is everything. So what I am achieving here, as because when I am talking publicly, so day by day I somehow gain the confidence. Yes, I had the guts. I am not full focus on the audience. I know one day I become a confidence speaker, and no one can stop. I am giving my 100%, and yes, definitely I have to take some help from mentor who guide me in this area. So what I want to say, not in this area, every area, if we really want to improve to some, instead of thinking too much, most of the time we are overthinking and over planning. But instead of planning too much, I think we have to be start with the small. Whatever I am today, start at and slowly starting progress. When we start our journey, we get some more clarity, and accordingly we have to take more action to meet our goal. Otherwise, if we do waiting for the perfection, and then and it will never I make perfect. So we have to be moved to iteratively way. So we have to be change our mindset. That is very very important. And fear of failure. Most of the time we are thinking what people think about me, what people talk about me, and that is not the symbol of growth. So each and every day how I start my day, that actually define, and as because it gives me the direction. Most of the time when we wake up, it's maybe late, and we are start our day with huge expectation of other. Actually what happened on that case, other take control of our my life. I am not able to take. But if I just consciously start my day, and then actually I take my control. And another things is what we should do. I think what is very very important in the people whom I spend most of the time, and if I wisely spend my time, I think with the successful people, then also it's a make a very good impression on in our life, and achieve our goal. Well, I think. And if we listen some the great personality, it may be in my case I am just every day try to listen, and my great mentor Dr. Shandip Maheshwari, Dr. Vivek Binda, Dr. Sneha Desai. So what happened when I just touch with them, or when I listen there, or what, and I have just made my checklist that yes, what I am doing really I am doing, or really I taking some action or not, or and I am asking myself. And as because only listening is not working, we have to take action and proper action, right? Otherwise, with consistency, not like that within 1 month, within 15 days I change my life. Suppose I develop a bad habit, it last maybe 30 years, 20 years in my lifetime, and I can change myself in one day. It's not possible. So definitely by taking help of expert, I can and remove, or I can overcome this bad habit. But yes, for that we have to give some time. I just share my experience that I when I was in particularly school life in class standard 11. On that time, I stay in a kind of boarding where I somehow addicted by bad habit. That means taking, smoking, cigarette, all those things. But on that time also I develop a belief system. Yes, all the smart, all the intellectual students, they taking they just taking cigarette. If I smoke cigarette, then I also become an intellectual. I memorize all the things, and I will be smart. I am valued by. So somehow I developed these things. But after that, I think more than 12 years, 13 years, I lived cigarette. But now I can realize that not like it's not like that. Actually, what is that is a mindset. And if we did something wrong, I think sometimes we are too much regret. I think regret is not what we have to take decision, and we have to be live these things. I think, and if we do something mistake, we can change the past. So what we can do, we can change our future by taking a right decision today. So this is my body. If I do some mistake, it's fine. Accept the mistake and move ahead and replace it by some good things. So I am not saying after all we are human being. We should have a emotion. We have a feelings. But sometimes we are too much emotional. We are not control our emotion, and that was the problem. So what we have to do, that we have to be emotionally develop the how we control our emotion, how we control our anger. And most of the time we are just create problem, as because we don't know how to properly react, how to properly respond, and we create many more problems. Maybe the problem is not much bigger, but due to our bad reaction, bad react, we are creating the trouble. So we have to be identified. Am I really able to take control of our anger? I am reacting or responding properly. As because it's also a learning that all times it's not required that I am reacting and responding to everyone instantly. Sometimes in respond in such a way, suppose someone saying something bad, what I am not. Uh, सपोज कोई कहता है तू गधा है, तुझसे कुछ नहीं होगा, you have no quality, you are a ass, you have no quality. On that time, instead of reacting, what we can do, just ignoring. Sometimes ignoring is also working, and just we have to validate ourselves. And what we can do, I have a আমার কি গাধার মতো বড় কান আছে, এই গাধার মতো লেজ আছে, যদি না থাকে just simply ignore. And each and every people not deserve the response actually. So what we can do, I have to change myself in a such a way that next time the people is thinking. So I am changing myself. Most of the time what happen, our focus is outside. We are trying to change the outer world, and we are most of the time a fail to change the world, and we are feeling miser, we are upset, sorrow. So we have to be know ourselves. So we can't, each and every soul is different, their thought process is different. We can't change the world. What I can do, I can change my perception, thought. What I can do, I can develop some good quality, as that if I change some 1% even in by changing myself, as that if someone influence, I think that is a great thing to me. So I have to develop contribution mindset in such a way that I am doing continuously the right thing. Maybe someone, if someone is changed, that is also a great achievement. So today I am came here, wake up in the morning, and I came here for jogging. So one of my friend, he is also inspired, and he is also coming for jogging. I think it's also great achievement. Yes, by seeing me, someone also excited and adopt these good things. I think one of my friend, he is a very very talented, but he is a phobia that he not want to come in front of camera. But one of my friend, now he start coming in front of camera, and he is very very successful in comparison of me, and he is very very talented. He has a very very different domain. He has a great knowledge, and already he is doing the good things. So I think sometimes we have to be just take some action, and we have to be to look our check our potential, and we have to be lifting something more what I have the quality. So I think by developing the strong mindset, we can change our destiny, we can change our lifestyle, and everyone we should do these things. So I wish सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग, don't think too much about the people. If it is not harmful to the people, take the right action and do it consistently until you achieve your goal. Wish you all the best. Thank you so much. Bye bye, take care.